Poison is one of those words that inspires fear and dread for just about all of us, and for good reason.
A new show here in New York delves into the dark history of poison, stretching back thousands of years. Here's Jim Axelrod.
By the pricking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes.
It's what Shakespeare shares with Snow White.
Now take the apple, dear.
To life.
What Harry Potter has in common with the Hunger Games.
What are you doing?
Maybe Cato likes berries too.
Plot lines from our popular culture that have fostered a fascination with poison.
We're trying to give people a sense of how we have learned and come to understand poison.
Mark Siddall is the curator of The Power of Poison, an exhibit opening today at the American Museum of Natural History in New York.
Until science comes on the scene, in the late 1800s, maybe mid-1800s, but certainly into the 20th century, poisons are unseen actors. And it was natural for people to see them as magical and powerful elements.
It's an interactive exploration of the history of poison.
There's an interesting thing that's captured by Shakespeare in the story of the three witches.
Eye of newt, toe of frog.
The power of those various toxic components are used transitively. They're invoked in order to bring forth spirits that will foretell the future of Macbeth. This is Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland, the Mad Hatter scene.
For instance, did you know the hats produced in Carroll's hometown were made with mercury, a highly toxic substance?
They were mad. They were irritable. They were moody. They were known to have jitters.
So the Mad Hatter wasn't the Mad Hatter, he was the Poisoned Hatter.
He was the Poisoned Hatter, indeed, yeah.
Poisons have always existed in nature as a way for evolving species to protect themselves against predators.
Why don't you just take the page and turn it? And magically, things appear on the book, including the plant itself.
And for nearly as long, humans have used poison for their own, often nefarious purposes, which this exhibit presents with the aid of some high-tech help.
So this is about hemlock.
This one's about hemlock.
Poison, where it is,
now,
what we know of it in history.
And a very important story. Socrates was forced to commit suicide by drinking hemlock. And if you'd like to learn about that, just press the page. And the entire story is animated for you.
Socrates was a famous teacher and victim of hemlock poisoning.
This is our rogues gallery of villains and victims.
You have Napoleon, Ponce de Leon,
Borgia,
Cleopatra.
Here, you'll find a rogues gallery of history's best-known poisoners and poisonees.
He thinks poisoned, and he decides to investigate.
And also get the chance to solve a toxic murder mystery.
And arsenic.
From Agatha Christie to Katniss.
No, trust me.
Poisons have long held a place of power in our imaginations. For the next 9 months, the exhibit will bring this agent of death very much to life. For CBS This Morning Saturday, this is Jim Axelrod in New York.
The poison is cool, but so's that book. It looks like a little magic.
It was a pretty neat book. I'd like to take one of those home.